Hey kids, so today I'm going to show you how to make Irish stew. But first I have a dad joke for you. So why did the stew go to therapy? It had some beef with the vegetables and needed to simmer down. Anyway, let's get started. You'll need stew meat along with these vegetables. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm actually using ghee. Now you want to sear the meat. This will take you about 3 or 4 minutes. Now you want to cut the potatoes. With these small potatoes, I'm just cutting them in fourths. Now you want to peel the carrots. I really like this style of peeler. It's the one that I've had the best luck with compared to those ones that are just straight. This one just seems so much easier. Now you want to cut the carrots, chop them up whatever size you like. You can make them a little bigger, a little smaller, whatever you like. Now you want to cut up the celery. Celery's optional, but I like to add it to any stew that I make because it's healthy. And you can make these whatever size you like. Now set the bowl of vegetables aside because we're going to add those in a little while. Now remove the meat from the pot. Chop up your garlic. Cut up your onion. You can make these whatever size you want. This is about the size that I like. Now melt 2 tablespoons of butter or ghee and then add your onions and your garlic. And let that simmer for a couple minutes. Now we're going to add the meat back in. 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Add 2 teaspoons of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of ground thyme. Add about 3.5 cups of the broth. Basically, you just want to save a little bit, a half a cup or so will do great, but add most of your broth here. Now pour the remaining broth into a cup. Add 1 bay leaf. This is optional. You can add 1 bottle of stout beer. I'm using Guinness. Now you're going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to that leftover broth, and we're going to mix that up good. That'll help thicken up your stew. You could leave this out if you wanted to, but I like my stew a little bit thicker. Now add that to the stew. The reason we mix it like that is so it doesn't clump. If you just added cornstarch straight to your stew, it would be clumpy. You don't want that. Now we're going to cover that and let simmer for 1.5 to 2 hours on low heat. You'll want to come back and stir it periodically.
Two hours later.
Add the rest of the vegetables. Now cover and let simmer for 30 minutes on low heat. 30 or 40 minutes would be great. Looking good. All right, so Irish stew, you can kind of make it your own. You saw that I added a little cornstarch to try to make it a little bit thicker. I added celery. Some people don't. You kind of do whatever you want. I added the stout beer. You don't have to. you got options, right? But that's a basic stew for you, but it's basically an Irish stew. So I thought since it's St. Patrick's Day, I'd go ahead and put this out for you. Anyway, I think it's fun to do different traditions like this, and so I would encourage you to do that with your kids as your kids are growing up. It's something to look forward to. You don't want traditions to dictate your life, but it is fun to kind of have those traditions throughout your kids' lives, and then that's something they can pass on to the next generation as well. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.